You're standing next to someone. You have to say something. Your mind goes blank. You manage to squeeze out, "How are you?" They say, "Fine." Silence. You want to disappear. You've been taught to kill conversations. Be polite, ask questions. That advice guarantees an awkward pause. Today, we'll cover a technique that works even if your charisma and confidence are lacking. Stay until the end. We'll talk about a 3-word phrase that kickstarts a conversation on its own. Polite questions kill the conversation. You approach someone, or they end up near you. You ask, "Anything new?" They say, "Not really." Dead end. You panic. Your question puts the person on the spot. They have to produce an interesting answer, carry the conversation on their own, but that's work nobody wants to do. So they say, "Fine," and check out. Look at people who are easy to talk to. They don't ask questions at all. They say things like, "You look like something happened today," or, "That book looks well worn," clearly not a first read. The difference is simple. A question demands the right answer, while an observation gives the person a natural way to respond. If you dread the awkward silence, leave a like. You're not alone. 3 elements of a conversation-starting observation. You could say, "Nice weather today." That observation will kill a conversation just as fast as "How are you?" But there are 3 things that turn a dull observation into an interesting one. First, specificity. Notice the details others miss. Not "nice shirt," but "that shirt has clearly seen a few concerts, judging by the wear." Specificity shows you're actually paying attention. Most people cruise on autopilot. Second, a light exaggeration. It adds humor without turning you into a clown. "That bag has had a long day," is a statement. "That bag looks like it's been around half the city," is a joke. Exaggeration gives energy and lightness. Third, a hint at a story. Say, "That laptop has clearly had some adventures." Don't ask what kind, just hint. The person decides whether to tell the story. You open the door. Whether they walk through is their choice. From observation to conversation. You made an observation, the person smiled and responded. The conversation got going. Now most people get stuck. They think it's the other person's turn to be creative somehow. And silence returns. What to do instead? When the person responds, add another observation based on what they said. They confirm the bag is heavy because of a laptop and books. Say, "Either you're preparing to survive a month without the internet, or you're the most prepared person within a mile radius." You took their words and added your own exaggerated observation. The conversation keeps flowing. Learn to read the energy. Someone's laughing and sharing. Keep going. Answering in one-word replies and looking away. Don't force it for either of you. Not everyone wants to talk all the time. Your job is to open the door easily, not drag someone into a conversation. Most people simply don't know how to start. You give them a way in through play, not interrogation. What conversations in your life have flowed effortlessly? Why do you think that was? Share in the comments. The secret is being interested, not interesting. People think to be a good conversationalist, you need to be interesting. You need hundreds of life stories, creative jokes, clever insights. They prepare all of this in their head in advance and panic when it doesn't land. The mistake is in the mindset. When you look at a person genuinely, not scanning them for a topic to latch onto, everything changes on its own. Stop thinking hard about what to say. React to what you see. You notice a giant cup of coffee? Say, "That cup looks like your only survival strategy today." Honesty works better than prepared lines. Most people look straight through others, thinking about themselves, waiting for a chance to slip in their own story. You notice details and talk about them. You make the person feel seen. People are starving for that kind of attention. The 3-word phrase, "I'll bet that," that's all, 3 words. "I'll bet that coffee is the only thing keeping you functional right now." "I'll bet someone gave you that book." The phrase does 3 things at once. You noticed a specific detail. You showed you were paying attention. You proposed, not declared. You issued an invitation to a story. The person wants to confirm or contradict your guess, and naturally picks up the conversation. But the main thing is something else. The phrase trains your brain to look for the right observations. Try saying, "I'll bet the weather is nice today." Sounds ridiculous, right? Your brain automatically hunts for something specific, something you could actually bet on. Check it right now. Look at the person next to you or think of someone. What do you notice about them? Say, "I'll bet that," and finish the thought. The phrase steers your brain exactly where it needs to go.